Now you've heard my inane jokes, I hope that you're satisfied. Tommy Trinder's the name, folks, it's on the bills outside. I must away, the other actors stand there waiting, on the side they're congregating, mighty soon they'll start creating. I must be gone, time marches on.
Here. Kiss that.
No.
I'll go on. Just one wee little one.
No, not one little one.
Not one, two.
Nope.
Look, you haven't forgotten our date for Saturday, have you?
Oh, but Tommy, aren't you coming home to dinner with Mother and the family? Oh, but she will be disappointed if you don't.
I'm sorry. I'd rather starve first.
Oh, Tommy.
So glad you were able to come, Tommy. Jean said you mightn't be able to. You know, we don't see many people these days, what with the blackout and the sirens, those awful noises at night. As Father was saying to Jean only the other day, when's Tommy coming to see us again? Oh, the things you two are going to do in the theatre. I see a great future for her now she's engaged to you. But, Johnny, you're very quiet. You know, every time you come to see us, he must sit next to you. Why, I don't know.
You'll like this, Tommy.
Sure I will.
There we are.
Thanks very much. It's rather a lot for me.
Okay, I'll have it.
Well done, Johnny. So quick on the uptake. Still, you must keep your strength up. Never mind. There's plenty more where that came from. Ah, these Nazis. If only I were 10 years younger.
I think the same thing applies to this mutton.
Was that, Tommy?
Oh, yes, nothing at all.
I'm sorry it's lamb again. It's all I could get at the butcher's.
Have some potatoes, Tommy, dear. They're awfully good for you.
Sorry about there being no greens. Couldn't get to the shops in time. It's just been one of those mornings. Didn't know which way to turn. One thing after the other, and that doorbell, if it went once, it went 1,000 times. Sorry there's nothing else. We were going to have rice pudding, but Johnny upset the milk.
Dear little Johnny.
Ow!
Dear little Johnny.
Oh, Tommy, I'm sorry if the dinner wasn't too good. You know it's difficult in wartime.
Of course it isn't. Look, next Saturday, you'll have dinner with me.
Oh, lovely.
I'll bring the car around and take the whole family.
All right. Mind the blackout.
Oh, yes, of course. The blackout.
Mind the fire bucket.
I must be gone. This is my little place, Mrs. Jones. Facing south, nice sunny outlook, all modern conveniences. Would suit married couples, single couples, old ladies or young boys. Permanent turn-ups, overnight terminals, ramped and stamped in every link. Now, what can't speak, can't lie. Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones and all the other Joneses, follow me.
What place is this?
This is one of the new British restaurants. They're starting them all over the country to feed people during wartime, and do they feed you? Come on, let's get the tickets. To Liverpool Street? You've come to the wrong place. 5 sixpennies, 5 tuppennies, and 10 pennies. That's 4 and twopence a lot. And look what you get for 4 and twopence. Meat or fish and 2 veg, 6pence. Pudding, twopence. Soup, a penny. Tea, coffee, and cocoa, penny. Blimey, they're giving the stuff away. I'll tell you the idea, Mrs. Jones. Now look, you eat at home. Your one oven cooks for 4. This restaurant uses 4 ovens and cooks for 800 people. If all these people ate at home like you do, it would take 100 ovens and 100 times the gas or electricity to feed them. And they'd all be peeling the spuds in the old-fashioned way. But here they've got a machine that does it all. In go the potatoes. Oi, you've lost one. On goes the switch and off come their overcoats. I used to think that I was a bit of a masher, but this machine's got me beat every time. Of course, the portions aren't always as large as that. Oh, you should see this bloke when he's in a hurry. There's no cutting up rough here. Oh, no. This machine does all the carving. So instead of you doing all the work while everyone else eats, here you sit down and eat. And there's one rice pudding little Johnny can't upset. Do you know, Mrs. Jones, you should get around more. How is it you've never heard of these British restaurants? Do you know, you'd be surprised at the people who come here. Even actors like me. And actors like me don't eat often. But when we do, we like the best there is. Department managers, shop girls, clerks, all kinds of people come here. It makes me hungry to see them all getting their food. let's find a table and start on ours. I know what you're thinking, Mrs. Jones. The place is all right, the service is all right, the cutlery's all right, but what about the food?
It'd better be good, Tommy.
Well, now you're going to see. What did you have last Saturday? Roast lamb. The Saturday before that, roast lamb. The Saturday before that, roast lamb. 5 Saturdays running you've had roast lamb. It's time that roast lamb was mutton. Now, look what I've been sacrificing for roast lamb. I could have come here. This is one place where they never let bygones be rissoles. They're continually changing the menu. Look at this. We've got as much as we can eat, with rice pudding and cups of tea to follow, for 4 and 2. And another thing, it helps the country. It saves food, fuel and time.
You know, Mother, I think we ought to move somewhere near this place.
Move? Don't be a twerp. You don't have to move. Get one in your own district. It's easy. Look, the government will supply the equipment and fittings if you will get your council to fix up the place and the people to run it. Now, it's just up to you. All you've got to do is ask your local council. You can all eat at these places. You lucky people.